Welcome everyone to our very first virtual resource fair with GGRA. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I am Lorenzo Lewis and I am the president of the Greater Gwinnett Reentry Alliance, along with Brendan Spar. He is our vice president and he will be our producer for today. Thank you guys for joining us. We will have some wonderful presenters with wonderful resources for you. We are going to get started only because we want to respect your time. So thank you for coming out today. And we are going to have a great time. So starting off, our very first presenter for this morning will be Miss Patrice Wuerth with Hearts to Nourish Hope. Miss Patrice.
Yes, I'm here, Lorenzo. Hi, everybody. Hearts to Nourish Hope, our mission is to impact lives by offering innovative programming, community collaboration, and essential services. Hearts to Nourish Hope was started 25 years ago in Clayton County and has now been in Gwinnett for going on 4 years now. We work primarily with 16 to 24-year-olds that are out of school young people. What does Hearts offer? We offer GED classes at our location in collaboration with Gwinnett Tech. We offer life and career skills classes. We have on-site counseling services. We have court-ordered drug classes. We are able to offer paid and unpaid work experiences that can turn into job placements, as well as career pathways. We have college readiness classes, which not only prepare you doing all the financial stuff to get into school and the paperwork to get into school, but also so that you're prepared once you are in college to do what you need to do while you're there. We have started a young mothers group, and we are in the process of creating a young fathers group that will start the second week of August. We do have a transitional living home that is in Clayton County. It's called The Dorm, the Development of Responsible Men, and it's a 9-bedroom townhome that houses young men ages 18 to 24 years old. What is our philosophy? It's to offer opportunities with clear expectations while continually holding the individuals accountable for your decisions and actions as you become successful, self-sufficient, contributing members of society. So what I tell all the young people that come through Heart's doors is that this world needs you, and this world needs what you have to give to it. And here at Hearts, we're tired of you dying. We're tired of you being locked up. And we're tired of you being too drugged out to give what you're supposed to give to this world. And because of that, this world is suffering. So we're here to help you to navigate through that and to support you through some of this stuff. And all of our services at Hearts are at no charge to the participant. If you are in need of our services, please go to our website. It's hearts2nourish.org, and it's all spelled out. That is where you will find our contact information and all the information on what we have to offer. Our motto here at Hearts is to see them through, not see through them. So challenge you to come to Hearts and be seen. Again, our website is hearts2nourishhope.org. And we're looking forward to seeing you. And I'm very thankful to be here. Thank you, Lorenzo, and GGRA for giving us this platform to reach out to everyone.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Patrice. What a wonderful organization. And please, everyone that would like to take any part whether it's volunteering or any services that they have, please contact them. That would be a wonderful resource for the returning citizens in this community. So thank you so much again, Ms. Patricia. Next, we will have Mr. Brian White with First Step Staffing. Brian.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you all so much for inviting First Step Staffing to participate in this resource fair. It is my honor to be here. Just to tell you a little bit about what First Step Staffing does and who we are. We are a non-profit staffing organization. We're located in downtown Atlanta, and our mission or our purpose is to provide employment opportunities for returning citizens, veterans, and of course the homeless. Who we are and what we do. We offer immediate entry-level jobs for those who are work ready and those that maybe need a little extra money in their pocket. We offer employment to those who may haven't been given the opportunity that others have or that have barriers to finding employment. You can learn more about our work here at firststepstaffing.com if you're interested in going on and doing a little research on us. We offer jobs to individuals in one way. We offer orientation Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. at our downtown location located at 236 Auburn Avenue. Excuse me. At 9 a.m. and possibly at 11 a.m. depending on how many people show up for orientation. In the past, we were able to do 20 to 30 people a day for orientation, but now due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we're only allowing 10 people per class. So if we have 20 people show up, we'll probably do 2 classes at 10 people per class. You just need to bring 2 forms of identification to the orientation. The orientation lasts about an hour and a half, after which you will meet with a job coach to determine what job best fit your needs at that time. If you are being referred by one of our referral partners in the city, please bring, we ask that the clients bring their referral letter so that they can kind of get into the orientation prior or before walk-ins, if you will. Most of our jobs is in light industrial warehousing work. We have jobs that are also driving at the auto auctions here in Atlanta. And we also have some other jobs with employers that just came on board with us that offer laundry assistance, whether you're folding laundry and things like that for the hospitals. We also have some food industry jobs like at Atlanta Cheesecake, where you're making cheesecakes and packaging them for our retail vendors in the city. Again, 2 forms of identifications are needed. We're very background friendly. So the only 2 demographics that we cannot help are registered sex offenders and violent crime offenders at this time. We have a lot of jobs available at this time. Because of the pandemic, anyways, a lot of employers are needing employees right now, where we have over 50 jobs available at this time. So if you're needing, if you have employees or clients that need employment, by all means, refer them to us, send them to us. You can send them any referral information to myself at brian@firststepstaffing.com. Or like I said, you can send your clients to our office in the morning at 9 a.m. to 236 Auburn Ave, Suite 203, Atlanta, Georgia, 30303. Thank you again for having me. And again, if you need to get in touch with me, my email address is brian@firststepstaffing.com.
Wow. Thank you, Brian. That's awesome. I mean, it's really surprising to me that in this pandemic that we have people that really need employment, and you have jobs waiting for someone to fill them. I mean, that blows my mind, and it sounds like it's immediate employment. Am I correct?
That is correct, sir. We can get you employed within 48 hours.
Wow. Well, we will definitely pass that information around. Thank you so much for sharing.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right. Next up, we will have Miss Pamela Carr. Pamela with Someone Cares.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Okay, well, I'm Pamela Carr. I'm from Someone Cares Atlanta. We have 2 offices. We have an office in downtown Atlanta next to the Greyhound bus station, which is at 236 Forsyth Street. We are in suite 201 and 204. And we also have a site in Marietta located at 1950 Spectrum Circle. That's Marietta, Georgia, 30067. So our agency started in 1996 by Ronnie Bass, who is our executive, our chief CEO, chief executive officer. And what he did is he started out the trunk of his car handing out condoms because his mission was to create safe sex for the LGBTQ community. However, he has grown enormously since then, and we are now offering so many free services. We are offering these services and they are free. So we offer HIV testing. We offer STD screening and treatment. We offer PrEP. Now, PrEP is the pre-exposure prophylactic, and you can take this, to keep you HIV free. But we also suggest that you use condoms because it will not protect you from things such as gonorrhea and syphilis. Also, we do Hep C screening and treatment. We do hormone treatment therapy. We do drug testing. We have substance abuse treatment and counseling. I am a mental health substance abuse counselor. I just passed my state exam, so I am now an LAPC, and I will be starting my doctoral classes in the fall. So I am growing at this agency. We are growing, and you can grow within the company. But also we have mental health treatment and counseling. We have the Someone Cares Women Health Services that we offer to women. And finally, we have the opiate addiction treatment and counseling. So this is a free program that offers Suboxone for clients that are addicted to opiates. And all of this stuff is free. And I just want us to get out there so you guys can know about us. You can visit us at our website, which is at www.s1catl.org. We also have, let me see, the phone number here is, let me find it. Okay, I do not see the phone number on here. So, and I don't know it by heart. Okay, here it is. It's 678-921-2706. So we have so many programs, and we take people from any county. We are opening a new facility in Jacksonville, Georgia. And so what we do is we offer, we have partnerships with the Department of Community Services. I have several referrals coming from the Department of Community Services on Memorial Drive. And what we do is we offer substance abuse, mental health classes to people on probation parole. I also go over to Hope House, which is in downtown Atlanta, and I do groups there. We are also partnered with Georgia Works, and I go to Georgia Works and I do groups there. So we are expanding out in different areas. And I just wanted you guys to know, if you need any help, or if you have come across anyone that may be, trans or LGBTQ, we are the facility, and we are the leading facility in the nation. So that's us here at Someone Cares Atlanta.
Wow, that's very, very impressive. Thank you so much for everything that you are doing over there. I can't remember if you mentioned that. Do you guys have a 24-hour hotline?
Not right now, Mr. Lewis. We don't have a 24 hotline right now, but as I said, we are rapidly growing. And, so we're trying to really keep up with everything. And we're just receiving so many clients. And I wanted to get the word out there because there's not a lot of people that offer free services. You don't have to pay anything. And we take people that's coming from jail. So I know Mr. White, I'm going to probably be sending clients over to you because we do have a lot of clients that are looking for employment.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you. Next up, we have Mr. Lee Robbins and also Mr. Gary McCray. Now, Lee Robbins is the pastor and founder of the Source Church, and Pastor Gary is a pastor also of Without a Trace Ministries, and they both run S.A.F.E staffing. So I would like to bring them up at this time.
Thank you, Lorenzo, and thank you, Brandon, for having us. This is a delight to be able to share what we do. I am the former community coordinator of DCS as well. Since November of last year, I decided to go full-time in helping returning citizens with our various wraparound services. As Mr. Lorenzo has said, that we do have a staffing company now, and since we've had this staffing company, we decided to do full-time. Staffing company is called S.A.F.E Staffing Inc. S.A.F.E Staffing Inc. And S.A.F.E Staffing, S.A.F.E stands for Spiritual and Financial Empowerment Staffing. And we are excited about helping the returning citizen. In fact, when we look at your application, if we don't see on there that you are ex-offender, we throw the application away. I'm just joking. No, it's the other way around. We are a 3-tier staffing company. We stop the bleeding when they come out of prison by helping them to get a job. Secondly, we help them to develop a career by getting various certifications in various areas. So we help you to get a certification so you can develop a career. And last but not least, we found out some of our clientele, they have an organic ability to run a business. So we put them in an apprenticeship program where we help them to, start businesses so they can always hire or fire themselves based upon their work. And so we put them in an apprenticeship program so they do a dual process. They will have a job as well as be learning how to, say, a lawn service, how to run a lawn service. So that's that 3rd tier. I have my COO here with us, Gary. Gary's going to come up and share a little bit about what happens once you go to the website. And once you go to the website and what happens after that point and how to go through the process of getting through the application process. Gary?
Okay, thank you, Lee. So to continue what Lee is talking about, the process, how we do it in-house, is that an individual will go to our website, which is www.safestaffinginc.com. And once they go out there, you will have the option as an employee or an employer. The employee would then put in their information. They would tell us what they are interested in. A lot of times what I've seen is that they're interested in a lot of various things. So what we basically I kind of like let them know is that, okay, you pick one field, but also what you can do is that you can put in the comment, I'm interested in several options. And so when I get your information, I'll go through, I'll look and see what you're interested in. And then we look at the available positions that we have. And so then that's how we kind of pair you up and try to get you in front of the employer. So the fact that we can get you employed. We do E-Verify, like how Brian was saying. We do need 2 pieces of identification that to satisfy the I-9 phone, which is your eligibility to work in the United States of America. And so then we go through that process. We ask you also to please send us a resume. Sometimes a lot of the individuals don't have one, and that's fine. And we can work with them to build a resume. So the fact that it's just a piece of information that we would like to have for ourselves, because that also kind of tells your story of what kind of experiences you've had in the past. And so once you've done that, then we go through all that information. We talk to the individual. We're constantly either talking over the phone and like I say, because of COVID, we don't do a lot of face-to-face, but we do a lot of interaction over social media, Zoom, as well as the telephone and emailing back and forth. And then we try to get the individuals slotted in. We've had the opportunity to slot about 3 to 4 people into landscape jobs this past summer, and where they were going out and working, learning how to cut grass, put down mulch, and just do landscape work. And so we're just looking forward to sign more contract with employers, so the fact that we can get more people working, because we understand that's going to also help reduce returning citizens returning back to jail, returning back to prison, and kind of give them that feeling of themselves, of self-worth. Because I think sometimes what happens is that, because I have roughly almost 20 years of HR background, and I have seen where the person has checked off, committed a felon, and that application was placed to the side, or as Leaf kind of alluded to earlier, thrown in the trash can. But we want to help people kind of get their lives back on track. And so that's what Safe Staffing, and that's my part I play in Safe Staffing, of trying to walk them through the human resources process to get them gainfully employed.
And let me just add one more thing real quickly. This Safe Staffing also partner with other wraparound services, housing, transportation, life coaching. All of that is wraparound services for Safe Staffing as well. But that's, so we welcome you to go to the website, and we'd love to get to meet some of you, help you to move forward in your lives.
All right, thank you so much. Could you please share that website one more time?
Our website is safestaffinginc.com.
Okay, thank you guys so much. I personally know these two gentlemen, and I know the heart behind Safe Staffing, and it is definitely a very well put together, in my estimate, and it's a very integral company. So thank you guys for what you're doing.
Thank you, sir, for having us.
Absolutely. Next, we have Chris Watkins with Russell Landscaping. Chris, are you there?
Hey, I'm here. Good morning, guys. How is everybody? I'm hoping everybody can hear me. I'm going to roll with my 5 minutes here and maybe wrap up a little bit early, but it's good to see a lot of my friends, Lee especially. It's been a while since you and I have talked, but it's great to see everybody's faces, even though it's virtually now. A little bit about Russell. Since 1987, we've been operating here in the Metro Atlanta area. Since then, we've expanded kind of throughout the Southeast, now employing more than 500 hardworking men and women from Tampa to Tennessee. So it's been a ride. As most of you know, I've worked very closely with the reentry programs through here in Gwinnett and throughout the state. Worked very closely with Governor Deal and Mrs. Deal as we put a lot of programs together to try to really bolster the resources available to returning citizens. I'm proud to say that at this point, we've got more than 44 currently incarcerated folks that are working for Russell Landscape, coming in on buses and vans and other means, coming into work for us every single day, even though we are dealing with the pandemic that we're dealing with. But it's a rewarding feeling to see these folks come in, and landscaping seems to be popular. I've heard Lee talk about it. I've heard First Step talk about it. So we are the first line there when it comes to getting these guys to work. But it's really neat to see guys come in with a limited skill set or skills that they developed while they were incarcerated, and be able to come and develop them into something that's a meaningful career. Russell Landscape is a career-oriented company. Now, based on the nature of our work, we are seasonal. However, our focus with the reentering citizens allows us to kind of earmark certain folks that we see with great potential to come in. We've got an amazing educational program that called Russell Landscape University that really highlights the skill sets necessary, both the technical skills in the field as well as personal skills, whether it be budgeting, whether it be attaining housing, attaining how do you get a loan, how do you do these sorts of things in order to really kind of bolster your ability for success in the community, especially for our reentering friends. When somebody comes in to work with Russell Landscape, we do consider your background. It is important to understand that we do have a screening process. However, a felony or 2 felonies or sometimes 3 felonies doesn't preclude you from becoming a successful member of our team. What we are is we are focused on character and focused on potential. And we've got guys that come in at $10 an hour that are now in account management positions and higher that are making $50,000 to $60,000 a year. So it really is a boundless opportunity for folks who really come in and work hard with us. We are family owned and operated, which helps us really bring folks in. And again, you become part of the Russell Landscape fabric. You become part of the Russell Landscape family. Folks that come in, regardless if you're coming in as with little or limited experience, you'll come in and you'll be afforded full benefits such as dental, vision, health, life, all those sorts of fun things. We've got a 401k program, so that way we can start you preparing for tomorrow, because we know an employee that's preparing for tomorrow is certainly better today. And we do offer the industry's, my numbers, if they're not mistaken, we are the top like 2% of entry wages. So when you come in, we've got no one working for under $11 an hour. We don't believe in holding anyone back. We know what it takes to make a living. And I think the 500 men and women plus that are in 5 states will attest to the fact that Russell Landscape is equally invested in our team as we are into our clientele. And it's turned out to be amazing. Again, it's a pleasure to be here with you. We've got more openings than I can even begin to get out there for you. So if you're interested, you can visit us at russelllandscape.com/apply now, or my information. Everybody's got my information. By all means, send me a text message, send me an email. We'd love to hear from you as Russell Landscape really is looking to continue to grow and to continue to serve this segment of the community, which has done so much for us and helping us grow.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome, Chris. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Yes, and before we go any further, I just want to say, so far, we have heard from wonderful presenters with a wealth of resource for our community, which is surrounded and is for helping our returned citizens, and that is something that is really appreciative. I tell you, this is amazing what every one of you are doing with your organizations, and my heart goes out and my hat goes off to you. So thank you guys for what you're doing, and we want to keep it going. Now we're doing pretty good with the time, so if anyone has any slides that they want to show, if they want to share their screen, please do so, because we're doing pretty good with our time. But now we have with us Mr. Ron Gauthier. I believe I said it right. I hope I did. With Georgia Public Library. Mr. Ron.
Okay, Ron Gauthier with Gwinnett County Public Library, but you were close enough. That I can't tell you, that Cajun name gets butchered all the time, but we're delighted to be here. And today we'll do 2 things. We'll share with you some of our databases that are directly applicable to the job search, and we have a special announcement. So we're excited to do that. So let me share the screen. Let's see here, one moment.
We can't hear Ron.
Ron, are you still there? Ron, you are muted, sir. Ron, can you hear me? Adam, are you there? Are you able to add, share anything or?
I can talk about a couple of things. I think Ron was going to speak about most of it. He was going to show us the some of the digital resources available. Let me see if I can share my screen just briefly, and then if he hops back on, we can let him take over. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, can everybody see the website?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Gwinnett County Public Library's website at gwinnettpl.org. And if you just scroll down a little bit, we have a digital resources page here.
So he's showing you. Yeah, he's got you.
Is Ron back?
I am back. I apologize. Can you? Am I sharing it?
That's fine. Go right ahead.
Can everyone see me?
Yes, we can see you, but I believe we're seeing Adam's screen, I believe.
Okay, so let me share the screen. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to back out then, Ron, and let you take over again.
Okay. Apologize, everyone.
And then you'll go to tab, so Chrome tab. And then you'll just select one of the windows for
this one.
And hit share.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Should be good
Okay,
to go.
super apology. I think we're good to go. So Adam brought you to our website. And so one of the things we'd like to do is just show you some of the databases that are applicable to the job search. So if you scroll down to the very right, does everyone see digital resources? Activate that. And you'll find out digital resources, the databases in two categories. One is in alphabetical order by subject, and that's here. And then the other, if you scroll down, they're just in alphabetical order. So take a look at our jobs and career section. And you'll find, once we activate this, are all of our job resources available for you now. Okay. So you take a look, you got Business Source Complete, College Planning Guide, and so many more. You have the Ferguson's Career Guide, which is one of the most comprehensive job readiness resources I've ever seen. And all of this is available, accessible with just click of the mouse, tap of the screen, and you're in business, 24-hour access. You also have Gale courses. We don't need this right now. And the Gale courses are free. These are instructor-led courses. It's very similar to online college courses. You earn certifications. They're usually 3 weeks long, and they're offered every month. And what's great about this is the Gale Company consults the Department of Labor, Bureau of Labor Statistics to determine the most in-demand jobs, the fastest growing jobs, so that when you complete these courses, you likely will have some skills that you could directly apply to a position once you finish it. The Foundation Center is really awesome if you're into grant writing and need more information about where to find grants. The Grant Center usually is available only at the Lawrenceville branch. For now, we've got great news. It is accessible remotely from wherever you are. You just need your library card and your pen. So this remote access is extended until the end of the year. So we're excited about that. Okay. Look at some of the others. Gale Legal Forms. This is a really good site to go to for all of your legal information. It's designed by lawyers, but it is made very easily searchable for the layperson community. You can find all kinds of legal documents and forms. There's even a legal encyclopedia and a dictionary. So this is a great source to go to, and it is totally free. Some lawyers that I know now have actually gotten a library card so they can access the Gale Legal Forms for free. The package is really expensive for many of them. Scroll down more. Here's Learning Express Library. This library, you can do many things. You could get tutorials, study guides, and so on and so forth for just about every exam imaginable, for entry-level programs into jobs, and also their training programs that could get you ready for college, VOTEC schools, and so on and so forth. And so the sister program or database to Gale is lynda.com. These courses are the video courses in library, business software, technology, creative skills, and so much more. Now, what I remind you to do is to use our free collection of Lynda tutorials. Do not visit lynda.com directly. Go to the website, go to this database, and access it here with your library card and your pen. You've got Reference USA and so many more. When time permits, one of the things I advise you to do is go to the website, search around, browse around, and get comfortable with it, because we have a large selection of items. So another way to search for job-related resources is, if you get back to our website, scroll down just a bit, see more posts, activate that. And it'll load. And if it's taking its time loading, that's good news. That means that it's being heavily used, and that's certainly what we want. Okay. So, and again, when time permits, please, by all means, search around. Search around. Okay, so you'll see an entire area for job skills resources. So let's activate that. Lots of good information here. And there we are. If you scroll down on the business side, you'll see there's test preparation, health, social service, so on and so forth. Grant writing, grant seeking, that'll take you to the Foundation Center from here. But at the very bottom, you'll notice online classes and recordings. We actually have a lot of virtual classes available. We have a job seekers boot camp, and this is a collaboration that we did with other staff within the Gwinnett County Library System. These are all modules that cover a wide variety of job search techniques. You've got creating a winning resume, secrets to a successful job application, completing cover letters and professional communications. And one I don't see here is also, there's a virtual class on interviewing techniques. Take a look at one of these. So once you activate it, there you have the live presentation piece.
Thank you for joining us for this installment of our job
and see, there's the interviewing techniques and so many of the others. It's an interview where you're meeting with a group of people at once. And all of these are accessible immediately, so you can use them right away.
Dobbins.
Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go back to the website. And so here we are. And it's gwinnettpl.org. That's the website, gwinnettpl.org. If you forget, it should be on your library card. And if you're ever in the website doing certain hours, there is a chat feature. You could actually talk to someone at our customer service center. And let me get it back. Okay. And there we are. Let me stop sharing. Okay. And there we are. I'm back. Apologize for that little snafu, but that's why I had my backup. He's always ready. Okay. Okay, so the good news about that is if you don't have a library card now and during the pandemic while we're closed, you can actually apply for one online and we'll get you an electronic library card so that you will be able to still do some great things and access the resources. So now I've got a special program that's coming up soon. So coming in fall of 2020, Gwinnett County Public Library will launch something entitled New Start Entrepreneurship Incubator. Now, a mouthful, right? Well, the 6-month course is specifically designed for returning citizens interested in starting their own business. The course will include monthly talks from small business experts, support from a local business mentor, and access to free resources to plan and launch an actual business. Participants will receive a laptop and a hotspot to use during the course period. The New Start Entrepreneurship Incubator is a unique opportunity to get help creating your own future. Now, look for the application process a little bit later this year. And all of this is part of a grant that we applied for and with the American Library Association and a large company, Google. Large numbers of libraries applied. We whittled down to the finalists, and we were one of the 13 libraries chosen to receive this grant. So we will have more information about it as the months unfold, but be on the lookout and we'll get information to you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ron. So I imagine this would be on a first come, first served basis, correct?
Probably will. We're in the process now of just trying to identify an application process, a recruiting deal, and we'll see. We hope we have a number of applicants because this will be a really unique program. And I want to say, not with a strong degree of certainty, but we may be the first library system in the country to do this too.
Wow. So this wouldn't be for returning citizens from 0 to just 1 year of release. Anyone that's a returning citizen, would they potentially be eligible?
Well, we're still looking at the application process, but we'll likely look for someone probably who's been out a while. And we hope that we can find applicants who are really serious about doing this. It'll be very comprehensive. And the goal is from day one to completion, we want them to actually have their own businesses started.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. I always get excited when I hear from Gwinnett Public Library. You guys have a wealth of information. Thank you so much.
Definitely a pleasure.
All right. Next, we have Miss Happye Dyer with GHI Program. Happye, can you hear me?
Hi, there we go. Hi,
All right.
I can hear you. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Lorenzo and Brendan. And it's actually the CHI program. It stands for the Community Health Insurance Program. Let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna, you'll have to bear with me, y'all, because this is my first time doing the webinar. And usually I just do the speaking. I'm not used to the camera on. So I want to thank you all. It's been a wealth of information, and it's just, I'm really, really happy to be a part of it. Yes, that is my name. It's Happye, is my mom. Anyway, so let me tell you about our program. It's called the CHI program, and what we do is we go through the ACA, the Affordable Care Act. Initially was designed to expand access to coverage for individuals. And like Miss Carr, you know, Miss Pamela, we work in the past, we worked a lot with those who are in the LGBTQ community and who maybe had issues accessing care. Well, since the passing of the Affordable Care Act, they're no longer, no one can be discriminated based on pre-existing conditions. So we really worked hand in hand with the LGBTQ community and community-based organizations and helping those who are HIV positive. So I commend you for what you're doing, Ms. Carr. And we recognize that they were an underserved population. Well, speaking of underserved are the returning citizens. And so we decided to reach out to individuals who were returning citizens because they have what's called a qualifying life event through the ACA. Outside of open enrollment, one has to have a qualifying life event in order to get enrolled in coverage, and release incarceration is a qualifying life event. So once an individual is released, they have 60 days in which they qualify to get signed up for health coverage. And that's what we do. And all they have to do is call us. So we've taken this remote social distancing thing, and we've been doing this for a long time. So thank goodness, because otherwise it would be, you know, like everyone is trying to adapt to this whole new normal, they call it. Well, we make it as easy as possible. All they have to do is call us. We enter the zip code where they're calling from, where they live, whether it's transitional facility. So they have 60 days once they're released. Also 60 days once they're transferred to community work release or transitional facility. Those are qualifying life events, and which enables them to get signed up. So they call us, we enter a zip code, we look up all the plans that are available, we check any medications that they may be taking, and we're able to get them signed up. It's very, very easy. And we kind of hold their hand through the process, like Pastor McRae was talking about, and Pastor Robbins. We have heart and care for the individuals. So it's very, very rewarding to be able to help and get them on their feet in terms of their health. So many times, you know, once they're released, they're given 10 days worth of medication, and then it's a scramble. And since Georgia did not expand Medicaid, then they fall, you know, and through the cracks. And that's what we're here for. And there are many, many plans that are available that have a zero premium. All of the plans include preventive care, no cost preventive care, checkups, immunizations. Now with the COVID, they have the COVID testing at no cost. And also they all have to include, well, as I mentioned, the preventive care. For the ladies, they have the no cost annual exam, the mammograms. And for the gentlemen, maybe they aren't so apt to go and get everything checked out, but it's pretty important, and there's no cost for anything that would be preventative. Then for injury or illness, they have like a small copay. And then also all of the plans must include behavioral health, which is substance abuse, mental health, and they all have to have prescription coverage. So that's what we do, and it's been very, very rewarding to be a part of this and to be able to help so many. I have so many success stories that I could tell you, and it's just very rewarding to be a part of and let them know that, look, everybody makes mistakes, but not everybody gets caught, you know. And so you know, we're human, and that doesn't define you. And I try to give them I'm not just like the healthcare lady, but I'm like the mom, the sister, and let them know that I give them the pep talks and give them the hope that they need, and let them know that they've got their whole life ahead of them. And so it's just wonderful to be a part of it. I know that those who are working with the ladies, the other qualifying life events, just so you know, I mean, we don't only help the returning citizens, but we mainly do reach out to them because we recognize the need for them to have the access to care. But also, like, if there are other qualifying life events in which one might be able to get in outside of open enrollment, and that would be loss of Medicaid. A lot of times those who are working with the ladies, after they have their baby, then they lose the Medicaid. So we'd be able to help them as well. And they call us, and we make it as easy as possible. And we're here to help in any way that we can. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful to be a part of. And if you like, I could send y'all some information. If you all give, you know, Brendan and Mr. Lorenzo permission, then I could get your info and just send you a couple of our flyers. And we're here, and there's no fee for our services. Our goal is to get them taken care of, at least in terms of their health. And then you all come in and can help them with the other resources. So it's just wonderful. And I'm here to help in any way that I can. And I thank you so much for giving me the time to speak.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ms. Dyer. And by the way, you did wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, we have Ms. Dominique Ellis and also Mr. Danny Pagan for Hope Atlanta. Go right ahead.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. With Dominique Ellis, Assistant Director of Veteran Services with Hope Atlanta. Our mission at Hope Atlanta is to provide a comprehensive approach to address homelessness and provide solutions that promote lifelong stability. Hope Atlanta has been around for over 100 years. And we have been assisting individuals that have been stranded. We have veteran programs. So we have a lot of programs that are really addressing individuals with becoming more self-sufficient in terms of housing, as well as I'm going to go into more detail on our Veterans Employment Program, and Ms. Fields is going to go into one of our housing programs. So with our Veteran Employment Program, we work with veterans that are currently homeless, at risk of homelessness, or that have been housed from homelessness within the last 60 days. We work with them in providing and creating an individual service plan. And with that, we're looking at what their background is. If they have any kind of criminal history, we take that into account. And we really sit down to develop a good plan where they're able to enter back into the work field in whatever field they're interested in, as well as we work with them with access to training and certifications. So everybody that comes in, we will do an assessment. We do have to have a copy of their DD-214. They must have at least 1 day of active service after training. And so with that, we kind of sit down, we figure out what it is that they want to do, because our main goal is to really assist them with getting a career and not just a job. So we want to make sure that it's something that's going to be substantial and they are able to become stable from that. In addition to that, we're helping with creating a job resume. You know, we're doing mock interviews, working with them with how to present themselves. Of course, technology is a big thing, so just kind of getting them used to how we apply for job now, especially with everything going on with the pandemic. It's important to really present yourself in these type of forums, because that's kind of what's going on right now. We connect with a lot of employers as well as other providers with getting access to training. So we have folks that come in, maybe they're looking for forklift certification, or possibly they're looking for admin positions and certifications. So it depends on what that person wants, what they're able to do, and we will kind of facilitate everything to help them get to that point. In addition to that, we do provide some limited transportation assistance. We help them with getting their work attire, getting them ready to actually go to interviews, as well as once they are connected to that job, we provide retention services. And we actually provide retention services for up to a year. So we have a big focus on having really good connections with our employers so that our clients have somebody to come back to if there's any issues, as well as our employers have someone to come to. And so we can kind of step in and be that middle person to really help them maintain employment. As I said before, we try not to look at it as just getting a job, but really with getting a long-term position where they're going to be stable and where they can grow from. In addition to that, we work with other partners to address other things. Our Hope Atlanta, we also have the S.A.F. program that provides housing opportunities for these veterans as well. And so it really works great together when we can have somebody we're addressing their housing, we're addressing their employment, and of course, connecting with other partners to address other needs that they have. We work within 16 counties in the Metro Atlanta area. So we serve a really big spectrum as far as the work that we do. Currently with us working from home, we're still figuring out ways, working with the clients one-on-one to determine what's the best way to complete the assessment. We are able to do assessments remotely. And if it's something where we have to find a creative way to get to our clients and provide them whatever they need, we're working with them as well. For that particular program, I can be the contact person if you have somebody that is a veteran that falls under, excuse me, under that those requirements. My number is 404-782-1212. That's 404-782-1212. My direct email is dellis@hopeatlanta.org. Hope Atlanta's website is hopeatlanta.org, as well as our main number is 404-817-7070. Our main location is 34 Peachtree Street in Atlanta, 30303, as well as we have different offices in different counties as well.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Dominique. And I know that Danny and also I'm thinking Antoinette was going to share on behalf of Hope Atlanta, but in the interest of time, make sure that you get the information that Dominique gave, and then you can reach out to everyone at Hope Atlanta for that. Thank you guys so much. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought that he was together. Danny, come on. Let's get you up.
Okay, like they said, I am the Center Director of the Gwinnett County Veterans Resource Center. We've been here since 2014. We have a bunch of things we do here. We do benefits for veterans, for their families. We have job sources. We have the Department of Labor that comes here. We have an attorney. We are partnered with Hope Atlanta. They have an office here. We have counselors here. I'm part of Veterans Court Group. I do go visit them in the prison, get them ready to come out, and then when they come here, we give them almost anything they need. We're a one-stop shop for veterans. We help them and their family. A lot of the veterans, when they get incarcerated, they lose their benefits. So we get them to reestablish their benefits as fast as possible. We also have partnership with a lot of the food communities. We get them food, we get them clothing. We are partnering with a lot of people that's on Zoom with us now. It's everything we do. We help them get a vehicle. We help them get them jobs. We try to help them with resumes. Like I said, we have an attorney that we try to get the expungements done with them. So it's everything we do here for veterans. There's nothing that we don't do here at the Veterans Resource Center. We've been here, like I said, since 2014. We done seen over 10,000 veterans, and I'm gonna say we had about 1,200 that came out from prison that came to our center that we assisted. So we are ongoing. We don't stop at nothing. Even though this pandemic, we stayed open, but very carefully. So we help homeless. I mean, we got clothes we give them, and there's nothing that when they come here, we serve everything. So it's nothing that we don't do. I can keep going on all the services we have, but with time consuming, I think a lot of people know us that we out here. I can give them our phone number is 678-226-9177. And we are part of the coalition. So if you want to look up GwinnettCoalition.org/veteran, that's GwinnettCoalition.org/veterans. So, for time consuming, I know it's a lot, but there's nothing that we don't do. So if there's a veteran out there that's in need, we on it. Like I said, we go to the prison. I'm part of veteran court. I'm a mentor through Gwinnett County. So there's nothing that we don't do. Sometimes we help the spouse when that veteran's incarcerated or getting ready to come out and they don't know how to interact with each other. They might be scared or whatever. So they come here, we give them counseling. We have pastors and everything. So there's nothing that we don't do here.
Wow, thank you, Danny, for sharing that. My heart really goes out to our veterans for all that they have done. I just believe that we should wrap our arms around them and do whatever it takes for them to have a productive and successful life after serving. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you all for participating in our very first annual, well, I won't say annual, but it was our very first virtual resource fair. And I'm sure we're going to have more, but thank you for all of you that gave up your time and also your resources. And remember that this will be archived on our YouTube channel for GGRA, so that you can go back and listen to the wonderful presenters and also their information, because I know it was so much so fast. So don't think that you may lose some of the information that was heard today. You will be able to go back and send anyone that you would like to see this presentation and get these wonderful resources. Remember, you can go on the GGRA YouTube channel. So on behalf of myself, Brandon Spar, Taylor Davis, and Antoinette, we thank you so much for coming out to this GGRA resource fair. And I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see all you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks.
Yeah, you too.